On the journey to success in any given field, whether it be speed cubing, powerlifting, school, or any other major life goal, we often turn to others for guidance and advice. The tendency to reach out to individuals with more experience than us, who have already achieved what we're working towards, is entirely natural. We want to ensure our success and minimize the amount of time and effort we waste by learning from people who have been in our shoes before. This is usually beneficial to our personal progress. Unfortunately, problems begin to arise when we blindly follow the dogmatic opinions and advice given by those who are perceived to be successful within the community. A dogma is defined as a principle or set of principles laid down by an authority as incontrovertibly true. The concept that arises from this entails the timeless pattern of people in power becoming arrogant in their opinions and abilities to help others with their advice. Just because an individual has experienced personal success does not mean that every opinion they have is correct. What follows from this is that the advice given by successful people is not always entirely good and usually won't work for everybody. In fact, whether it be in cubing or another area, most factors that contribute to progress and success are not so black and white. Sure, there are some keys to success that are unanimous. Practicing more is better than practicing less. Repetition and rehearsal lead to increased skill and comfort. Learning from mistakes allows for targeted improvement. Mindset is important when competing. However, the nuance and specificity for each person within those general parameters can vary immensely based on circumstance and individual differences. Some people may benefit from practicing more often with less time per session. Others may improve faster from practicing less often with more time per session. One mental cue for competing may reduce one individual's nervousness, but may severely increase another's anxiety. For this reason, it makes no sense to follow what one successful individual is telling you to do. They might be a completely different person from you, and their advice may not work. If their ideas are very narrow-minded, dogmatic, and only stem from personal experience, they will likely not work for you. A more well-rounded approach would be to widen your scope of research. Take information and advice from multiple sources, multiple people, multiple databases, and multiple platforms. Whether you take advice from people with more experience, less experience, people on Instagram, people on YouTube, articles online, or experts in person, it's important that you always think critically. Everyone's opinion matters and should at least be very considered and tested, no matter how unpopular or successful they are. Take all advice with a grain of salt. Take note of what you read and hear. Consider all the information available to you so that you develop a broad and deep understanding of the topic. Once you have done that, you can begin experimenting. Try anything and everything. Frequent practice, infrequent practice. Confident mindset, careless mindset. Simplicity, complexity. Aggression, relaxation. The widely accepted style or the rebellious and revolutionary style. Treat your body, your training, and your mindset as a real-life science experiment. Control for variables, change one thing at a time, and no matter how silly it seems or how stupid someone tells you it is, make sure to try everything you have heard about or thought about. You can never be sure something doesn't work unless you try it yourself. Find what works for you. Remember the tips that are beneficial and discard those which are detrimental. Repeat, revise, retest, remember, restart. Do whatever it takes to get the result that you want, regardless of what one individual is telling you to do. Don't do something just because someone with a large online platform is telling you that it works. Consider their advice, think about it, rationalize why it might or might not work for you, then test it out. If it works, then great. If not, then forget about it. Make sure to work with everything for a bunch of repetitions over a significant period of time to ensure the impact isn't the result of fluke or chance. In the end, what matters the most is that you work hard. There are truly no simple solutions to improving or being successful. You simply have to put in the time and effort to improve and to find what works best for you. You'll need the advice of many people, the support of many people, and even the discouragement of many people. But, above all else, you'll need to have faith in yourself and be able to focus on your own improvement. Set your goals, find the information to help you get there, make your plan, and get it done. Find what works for you.